It's that time of the year again, and time for something Christmassy. So I picked up some stuff that I thought was interesting. This is wood though, so if I'm going to be filling this with liquid, probably aluminium, this will burn up. Would maybe do for a nice video. It was cheap stuff, and I saw some videos of other YouTubers making some Christmassy stuff. So I thought, let's join in the fun. Also got a star. I'm not sure which of the two will work. I'm thinking of making the star golden out of brass, but I'm not sure I have enough brass for this. Well, we'll see. And the tree out of aluminium. I was kind of inspired by the challenge that Art by Adrock and Big Stack D and Veg Oil Guy had. They are apparently pretty good friends because they keep having like challenges or comparison videos. Like one of them makes something and the other makes something relatable, and then they decide who's the winner. Just for honor's sake, I guess. They don't actually turn it into a contest. But yeah, I'll put links in the description to their videos. SW Dweeb also made like a little Christmas tree. So I thought, why not try something else? And while shopping, I came across this and I thought, well, let's have a go at it. And I've got a lot of crappy aluminium different stuff, not just cans. This is your basic deodorant can. Took off the plastic, and this bit is iron, so basically just snap that open, cut that open, and you hear a bit of hissing, and then the place starts to smell nice. And then you take this off somehow. There we go. See? And then all you're left with is aluminium. And I think I have like, I don't know, 50 of these by now. So yeah, you go through them couple of these in a few months, I think. So get rid of all the stuff. And maybe just melt some random other aluminum stuff. Aluminium. And whatever is left will be turned into ingots. And let's see how long this thing survives. So I'll go set up everything and I'll see you later. Alright, time to do something really stupid. We're going to cast aluminium in a wooden mold. Or, well, makeshift mold. I put the two ingot molds on there because of weight, to keep the plate down and to hope, maybe even cast an extra ingot if possible. We shall see. Got fire extinguisher handy, hopefully this thing works, and a bucket of water for quenching purposes and whatever. I did use my electric furnace for melting some aluminium, because getting the big furnace up and running, yeah, that was gonna be messy inside and took quite a long time the last time I tried. So let me go get the crucible from the little furnace, which is all the way over there. Let me keep this in the shot. Let's see what happens here. There we go. Let's see what happens. What do you know? Smoke and fire. Well, either way, I'm gonna have a nice Christmas tree shaped ingot, or I'm gonna have nice a burn mark in the shape of a Christmas tree on the log below. Either way, the wood is probably ruined. Hope nobody calls the fire department. That gives a cool effect. This is gonna need a lot of sanding at some point. Alright, let's take this mold off. Even these have gotten hot. Still glowing hot. Does this fit in there? Come out. See, this is almost like sand casting. Call it wood casting. Well, I guess I'm not going to be making any more. There goes a €5 mold. Oh well, it's all for the funs. I wonder how this will clean up. Just put it back in the water to keep it cool. Water got nice and warm. Aluminium Christmas tree. All right. Now for a hell of a lot of sanding and grinding, and let's see what this has turned into. not bad. Now for some wire brushing. Maybe I'll drill some holes in there and fill them with copper beads. This is a good, came out better than I expected. The other side not so much, not gonna show you that. But yeah, let's see what else I can do to make this nice. Alright, time to decorate the tree. So I was thinking of making some copper beads for decorations. I got some of my old marbles I found somewhere. I thought I lost them, lost my marbles. But yeah, I'm thinking of placing a couple of beads of copper, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 or 5, I don't know, on some of the spots here. Just maybe drill a little hole and then use a big drill to make like a puddle and then pour a little drop of copper in there. Not sure if that's going to work though, because might be tricky. And I just thought of maybe I'll make a star, because the Christmas tree needs a star on top, of course. I can make that out of brass. That's for later. Let's first see if I can make some nice beads and get these on here. So let me set everything up and let's see what I can do. Now what would be good? I'm going to use this hole for one. Put one here, one there. Maybe one here, one there. Maybe 4. Let's see. This is basically already a hole, so. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, bigger drill. Jeez, this thing is weak. I'm gonna get something 220 powered. All right, here we go. That's a lot better. All right, so 4. Yeah, seems okay. I'm going to stick with 4. Alright, furnace is heating up. I got my crucible ready and got the tree over there. I found a little bit of a fail from some time ago. This is basically some half melted, half unmelted copper. And I believe this may fit my crucible exactly, because, well, that's where it came from. In there, crucible in the furnace. Oh, it's already getting nice and warm. And there you go. And now we wait. Alright, the copper is molten. I've just checked. Let's heat up. Let's heat up the mold, because if I have any excess copper, any leftover copper, then it's going to be turned into a tiny little bar. You don't want any moist in here. And let's just do this for the funs. It's probably really cold, this Christmas tree. It has been laying around here for some time. There, that should have gotten all the moist out. There we go. Alright, let's see if this is going to work. Oh, that's a big ball. Oop, another one. That's a good one. And that's a good one. This is actually not bad. I'm gonna leave it like this. Let's wait on this until this has cooled off and do some polishing, I guess. And then it's on to making the star. Let's get some decent light on here. It's not exactly what I was going for, but I'm actually quite content with this because, well, yeah, the bottom of the tree is bigger and wider, so bigger decorations lower and then slightly smaller decorations up. It's cooled down quite a bit now. And I actually like this reddish, purplish. I'm not sure if I'm going to be polishing these. Does look good though. Yeah, I'm going to go and see about the star. Probably have to make a small indentation in here. And then attach the star to that. We'll see. See how nice and shiny it has become. It's sparkling. Now it's time for a star. I printed a few different shapes and size stars, and I thought, well, this would be best in comparison, I think. Size and shape wise, it's usually one of those 5-pointed stars. I'm gonna go and transfer this to some styrofoam and then use my makeshift styrofoam cutter here to cut this out and then bury it in the sand, get some brass melted and then pour it. Alright, time for the star. Let's cut this out using my hot wire cutter. I connected the battery that still had some voltage left in it, which I was planning to take apart for the LED in an earlier video. But yeah, let's just put that electricity to some good use and see if I can neatly cut out a star for my Christmas tree. This works pretty well. Go away. It's melting. Well, let's continue. I am going to be filing and grinding away at this thing anyway when it's done, so it doesn't have to be that perfect in the beginning. Good enough, I guess. I'm gonna go and attach the spruce and bury it in the sand, and get some brass together to make a nice golden star. Earlier today I was kind of dumpster diving in the bin room underneath my flat, and someone had thrown away a whole bag of, well, brass bits, like hosing connection parts, and this will do nicely for some melting. Got some splatters left as well. I'm gonna fill up the crucible. It's gonna, like I said in earlier videos, this is going to be one of the last few times I'm going to be using this one. And if I have a lot left, I'm gonna try to cast a nice golden bar. So let's get all this in here. There we go. The big parts are for another time, I think. This should be well enough. All right. In there. Let's set that. Oh, maybe I need to put in the plug. Hold on. 1000 for now. Should be good for brass. Well, let's wait until this melts, and in the meanwhile I'll put the mold in the sand and then do some pouring. Alright, got everything set up. Buried the little star in there, made a little volcano shape like a pouring basin. Got the mold set up, if I have any left, which I probably will because I filled it up basically all the way. So let's see if ooh, fire. There's always a lot of powdery stuff coming off. Yes, this should be ready for pouring. Let me set this up here. All right. Hope that went through. Well, this was apparently the last use of the crucible because my tongs can hardly grip the thing anymore. Now look at all that crap inside. Well, I hope it all dripped down to the star. We'll see in a bit. And I got some nice brass ingots. Okay, well, let's see if we can dump the ingots out and see if the star actually came out nice. There we go. Got another nice scorch mark as a memento. So let's see here. There we go. That's the little one. Big one. In one go. Awesome. So these are probably blazing hot. I'm gonna quickly go get the quenching bucket. And because it's -2 outside, or -5 probably by now, Celsius that is, there's a thin layer of ice on here. So quenching on ice. that was to be expected, I guess. Alright, but now for the main thing. Let's see if this came out nice. If it hasn't, we'll have stuff to remelt and recast. And ooh, and again, the stuff on the top is bigger than the actual cast, but a nice little star. That's gonna require some grinding off and cleaning up, of course. Let me go get to doing that and show you the results when this is done. Alright, so gave the star a wire brush and got some filing done and gave it a couple of beveled edges. Came out quite nicely. It's all shiny now. Let me see if I can get it out. Still has some slight patterns in there from the pouring. I'm gonna try to make it even more shiny. It's almost reflective. So I left it on the spruce actually because that makes it quite a lot easier to work with. Let me make this a bit nicer, and then let's see if we can place it on top of the tree. I'm pretty happy with how this came out so far. So let's see what I can do next. Now to get this nice and shiny star on top of the Christmas tree. Basically like this. I'm thinking of using the side of the file to get like a little notch in there and maybe then attach this in there somehow. Maybe I'll drill a small hole, put in a little like steel steel spike, maybe like a nail or something, and then drill a hole somewhere in the star as well and just wedge it on. But I kind of need a small flat surface for that, so I'm gonna go and file a bit flat on this and see if that will actually work. And then we're done, I guess. Found a drill and a nail that are just about the same width. Got a little notch filed in there. Star fits neatly in between. It's probably not gonna stay on there. So drilling a small hole in there, inserting the nail, cutting off the head probably. Let's do that first. Hope this worked. This is a steel nail. I think I'm going to get a hacksaw for this. Alright, that seemed to work nicely. Now to get a hole in there and place that on, like this. Brass will be slightly more difficult to drill, so wish me luck. Yes, time to put on the star. Let's see if this will work. Oh, and oh damn, amazing. Bum ba ba ba. Well, there you have it, folks. Aluminum, copper and brass ingot. Because, of course, this is going on my ingot shelf, because what else are you going to do with it? It's not like I'm going to be showing it off in my window. Look everyone, what I made! I'm actually quite proud of this. This started as just a fun little thing. Oh, let's see if this works. And it ended up, well, yeah. Nice little project, I guess. yeah, I'm happy with it. So, Merry Christmas everyone. This is going to be my last video for this year. And maybe even for January, I'm not so sure, because it's getting really cold. And I'm not that fond of moving around here in this freezing temperatures and working with liquid metal, or at least trying to get it liquid in this environment here. So yeah, unless I find out something really interesting to do, and something I just have to show everyone, then I will upload it. Maybe some videos of me scrapping out some stuff. Not sure. I'm actually amazed at how well this came out for a basically let's see what happens video. Aluminium, you will be going on my desk. And now for some presents, because you haven't seen this yet. Sanded some of the ingots. Nice golden bars. So this video was basically inspired by art by Adrock, Big Stack D, and Veg Oil Guy, who had a Christmas challenge, and I kind of thought I'd butt in on the situation, and that's what this turned into. Now, also SW Dweeb made a Christmas tree, and I suggest you go check them out. They are very interesting, crafty people, and the challenges are always worth watching. And for now, stick around for some fails. It's that time of the year again. Time to do something really stupid. Lost my marbles. Let's have a go at this. For fuck's sake. Oh fuck. Experiencing some technical difficulties. Accidents on YouTube, and put the word fail in the title. Fail number 1. Let's see. Oop. Oh, nice splattering. That will be so nice. And it's solidified. Yes! Awesome. Got a nice glowing bit of copper at the bottom here. And I guess not. Oh look! Well, that's kind of a big blob. Alright, let's see if this is going to work. Of fucking course. The fuses keep blowing. See if I can cast. Oh, I guess not. Yep. Back in the slack pile, I guess. I'm gonna call this one Teldrassil. What, too soon? Merry Christmas everyone. Aluminium, and a Happy New Year.